the foreigner in the Beral hat. Colin Ross Jones, everybody, walking us through the classic car. What would we call it? Is this a rally or a meeting?
No, it's a
meetup?
A meetup.
A meetup. In here in Sao Martinho Bay.
140 cars.
140 cars, okay.
Benecar's going around the Silver Coast.
Yeah.
In typical Silver Coast weather where you can't see the sea.
That's why they call it the Silver Coast, not because of the colour of people's hair here.
Great.
Right.
But this is the Corolla GT twin cam 16 valve.
Oh, I say.
It's,
how many of these have you owned? Have you had
none.
Seriously, I've had one of these here, the Renault 5.
But you can afford these cars.
These we remember from the streets of the UK, right, Colin? Come stand next to me so we can hear you with your comments.
This is a limited edition.
Right.
As they many times did. And it was a 4-door rather than the typical 3-door, which most of them were.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Then we have the Capri 1600 GT.
Vinyl roof.
Vinyl roof.
Lots of chrome.
Capri. Very nice. And then a Toyota MR2. Quite modern, really.
I'm going to go this other side of you so we can hear you. Right.
2002.
Yeah. This one made
this one has the twin cam engine which they put into Lotuses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've seen the James Bond Lotus here. That's
yes,
parked up somewhere, isn't it? This made famous from
Vu,
yeah, one fit in the grave as well. There was one in a skip, wasn't there, in Victor Meldrew? I don't believe it.
No.
There we go.
The 2CV have quite a following, and one of the best things about 2CVs is they do a 24-hour race.
Okay.
And they have 3 drivers, and they round a circuit, and they never brake.
Right, okay.
They never brake at all because they're flat out the whole time.
Wow.
And the cars do this business.
Rolling,
yeah.
Well, okay.
Then we come to the Opel.
Yep.
Opel Rekord Coupe, the GS.
Yes.
They weren't that well known in the UK because we consider them to be German, and you know,
not over it.
We would buy the Vauxhall versions.
Okay.
But a nice car. The original BMW 2002.
2002. I was offered one of these and I turned it down. Guy in Crystal Palace said to me, "You can have it if you want."
Wow.
And I didn't, and it was lime green, I think, so it can't have been an original colour, but it's a beautiful car, isn't it?
That's an original colour.
Was it?
Yeah,
they did it in lime, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Behind us, we've got a few more here that we haven't seen yet.
So at the end,
let's scan this row here. Yeah. Mini Clubman.
The Mini Countryman.
Countryman.
Yeah. Next to the Simca. Now the Simca was.
Oh, my auntie had one of these.
Yes, the 1300 Simca.
Drove me at high speed to the railway station, and that was a lovely car, wasn't it, to be in? Bit special.
And then another Simca as well.
Yeah.
And then, would you believe, the Dedra, the Lancia, which Lancia did a beautiful turbo version of that, which I used to have as a company car.
Right.
When I worked for Lancia.
Okay.
But then they disappeared from the UK. And then look at the Beetle here, nicely.
Yeah.
Nicely developed as a cabaret.
Yeah.
Quite
Amazing.
a pretty car.
Yes, indeed. And another
Capri Mark 1.
Yeah, and another 2CV.
Another 2CV, and look at the Mercedes,
There are a lot of Mercs here today, aren't there?
Yeah, 250. Yeah.
That beautiful one. Look at this Merc at the end here.
Yes.
This is my favourite car so far here.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's go and look at the front of it. This is superb.
You wouldn't believe it, but this is a 50s car.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Late 50s.
1950s. Incredible.
Late 50s.
Late 50s. It's beautiful,
I think
isn't it?
55, 56, something like that.
Yeah. Cuts a dash to this day.
They're beautiful.
Yeah.
And they also have, I'm not sure that this model is the same, but they have a steering wheel that flicks up so you can get in. And then you flap it back down again.
It's so beautifully maintained, isn't it?
Beautiful.
What a car. What a car.
Yeah, the coupe version of these are like 2 million.
Really?
Oh yeah.
All right, look at this.
This is a Carmen
Gear.
Yeah. Which really is, in a way, a forerunner to the Porsche, which it's next to.
There you go. Which Porsche is that?
That's a 911 Turbo.
911 Turbo. And this is the sort of car that's made for being here on the seafront of Sao Martinho de Porto, right?
It's hamper as well.
Yeah, and if your fan belt goes, your lady friend takes her tights off, stockings off, and you can replace the fan belt.
You're right.
In your dreams, right?
And then we have the Mini Clubman.
Yeah.
That you know that because it's the front square front,
Okay.
and then I don't know what this BMW is doing here.
An imposter.
Because I was
That's not
told
a classic, is
everything
it?
had to be 20 years old, including my GR Yaris.
Which is not. That's yours there, isn't it?
20 years old, but look here,
Yeah.
eh?
Candy pink
Yeah.
VW.
This isn't the first because the first had a split.
Yes, it's
screen.
not split screen, is it?
No,
Right.
but beautiful, eh?
Pride and joy.
Annabelle.
Lots of pride and joy here, right?
Yeah,
And that looks like an original Leyland colour.
it is. That's I forgot what the colour blue now.
Pencil blue.
It's blue or something.
Right.
I really
You could get a toilet, bathroom suite in the same colour in those days.
one in black.
Look at that. Shout out in the comments if you see something you recognise or you had for yourself.
See what they call it.
It's so small. Me and my pals used to drive around the West End of London. 5 of us in one of these, Colin. Thank you, Martin. Happy memories. And his was a mustard colour. Ah, right. We've got to talk about the Renault 4, haven't we?
We have.
Because, yeah, this is up for a revival, isn't it? Like the Renault 5 that we
Brand
tested.
new Renault 4 is just about to be launched with electric only and retro style.
And look at that. Look, for you who fear the stick shift, that's a stick shift on the dash in there. I love the control panel there as well with a lot of old lamps in there. And another Renault 4 and a very pink one.
Look at this.
Inflamed almost.
Look at this.
What we got?
Oh, this is beautiful.
It's deluxe. What is it?
I'm confused.
It looks like something from an American cop show.
No,
It's not American though, is it?
It's more like a revised Toyota or a,
Right, okay.
or a
But you're thrown by this.
Nissan. Yeah.
That looks like Toyota styling, that deluxe badge, doesn't it?
Yeah. I've never seen one of those before, and I don't know what it is.
Alright, okay, that's a mystery. If you know what that is, let us know. Another old Merc there. And oh, let's go find the James Bond Lotus.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, and what's this before we get there? BMW. To your right though, look. A pocket vehicle.
The BMW Isetta, yes.
Right.
Nobody remembers that they were a three-wheeler producer before they produced...
He's left his lights on, we need to tell him.
oh dear, yes.
Yeah, because that battery could flatten quite quickly,
Yeah.
I suspect. It's probably only a AA battery in there. Right.
The lights are on this one.
Com licença. Os luz aqui. Os luz
The lights.
aqui. Sim. Okay. Right. Well, we're trying to get the mystery of the BMW owner who's left his lights on. Look, the Lotus Esprit. Which movie was this in, Colin?
I think it was Octopussy, was it?
Octopussy?
I think so.
Right, okay.
I'm not sure.
Again, let us know in the comments.
Famous where it came out of the sea.
Oh, okay, yes. But it's been initialed. It's been autographed on the
And
dash.
Roger Moore just dropped the fish out, if you remember.
I don't, but I can, in my mind's eye,
As
I
he
can
came
see
out
him
of the
doing that.
sea,
Yeah.
Roger Moore hung a fish out of the window.
Wow, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm amazed he's allowed to go around with the number plate.
And do we think sort of more fur coat and no knickers, or is it actually a good performance car?
Oh, they were excellent.
Were they?
Yeah, the
Right.
build quality wasn't brilliant, but
Right.
as for performance and handling and styling, it was excellent. It was Colin Chapman's idea of going up market.
Okay.
Yeah.
Colin Chapman being what, Lotus's owner?
The man who founded Lotus.
Another Opal here. We've looked at that from the other end, haven't we?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Where are we going over the back here? Lots of Renault 5s. That's probably the most popular classic here, isn't it? The Renault 5.
Yeah, looks that
And a
way.
Clio. Who knew a Clio would be a classic?
Oh yes.
All right, Colin, what's this here? So we got a modern VW camper, then the split screen at the back there, and then this. What's this?
This was my first ever car.
The Austin Healey Sprite. You must have cut a dash in the lanes of North Wales in
what
this.
they call a frog eye.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Beautiful. They have what they call semi-elliptical springs, so the springs are about this long,
Okay.
and the handling of it was quite interesting.
Okay.
But I remember going
Did you ever spin it?
5 up in the car.
5.
Had 3 girls sat on the back,
3 girls sat on the back there,
as I was
and you
doing
and your
like
buddy in the front.
70 or 80 round a bend.
Really?
Yeah, downhill obviously,
Yeah. What, with a
But
top
it never
speed of
got-
55?
but it never got me any success.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Right. Another beautiful Porsche.
Yes.
What's the beautiful blue car there? Is that what?
That's what Liz,
Bob
Liz
and
and
Viv?
I had before the Suzuki.
And it is
It's a Mark III Mazda MX-5.
MX-5. That's what Bob and
Beautiful
Viv have, right?
Bob and Viv have one of these.
And-
Beautiful colour. Ours was an 07. This is 06.
Let's approach this beauty, British classic, from the back here. Look at this. Americans, you would call this a Jaguar. Jaguar 4.2,
yeah,
and that,
lovely.
look at the woodwork inside it.
Oh, they never really hit the mark of Rolls-Royce or Bentley.
Look at it though.
Look at
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's incredible in there. With
And
all
look
those
at the-
lever switches, they're so fantastic.
Look at the picnic tables in the back here.
Picnic tables in the back.
Yeah.
Oh yes, look. That is a
Fabulous.
That is a beautiful piece of engineering, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at that.
And then we come to the
Just
Mazda.
zoom in on the. Love that. Yeah, fantastic.
And then we come to the Mazda RX-7,
RX-7.
which has
Okay.
got a, would you believe, a rotary engine.
A wankle.
Yes, you have to
Yes.
be careful how you say
You
that.
do. Yes. The rotary engine and these lights that look like.
Pop-up lights.
They look really. You can't flash those, could you? They look like they take about 30 seconds to
They
erect.
probably would, yes.
Right.
Well, it's Japanese, so it probably isn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then we have
Couple of classic Herbies, yeah.
number
Herbie done out
53.
like Herbie, and then a plainer variant there, and another Renault 5, and another Beetle there in a beautiful metallic blue.
Very nice.
Is there anything that I've missed that you really want to showcase here, Colin? There's a VW pickup and a Range Rover,
The Range Rover, yeah.
pickup truck, and then a Range Rover, or in this case an Range Rover.
Range Rover.
The Range Rover. But this sounds beautiful when it's turned on.
But the idea of these
Don't we all
was
though?
that when the Range Rover was invented, it was meant to be a car that the farmer could use on his farm.
And then go to town.
Get his hose out and wash out the interior,
Yeah.
and then go to a smart hotel or a
Yeah,
restaurant.
living the dream
Living the dream.
in a Jeremy Clarkson kind of way.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And look, in this setting as well, the mist hasn't quite cleared yet, but you'll see a Silver Coast mist in the distance, and we're just set back here from the bay. The Royal Bee Day, some refer to it as. the big bee day in the sea. Although I'd learnt recently that peeing in the sea in Portugal is against the law.
So I
Did you know
believe,
that?
yes.
Yeah, okay.
Can you do a number 2?
I sincerely hope not. Not in our delightful bay here. And on that note, let's flush and go. Right. Give it 5 minutes. Oh, I love the old Mercs here as well. It's difficult to turn off the.
Look at this.
What you got? It's difficult to turn off because there are so many beautiful things here to share with you.
BMW Z3.
That is lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were better looking than they were made.
Okay.
I actually think they were made in America and then spoiled them.
That's another vehicle that I was offered in the UK.
What, the Renault?
1,500 quid. That was about 15 years ago. Somebody said, do you want my yellow Renault Cabriolet
Yeah.
convertible? Really nice vehicle, that,
How
isn't
come
it?
you keep getting offered cars?
I don't know. I'm really not sure. I'm a car magnet. Superb. Thanks, Colin.
Oh,
And
I'll
of
tell you
course,
what we
this has
haven't-
been laid on by Benecar,
I'll
right?
tell you what we haven't seen.
Okay, tell us about Benecar while we're on the way over to the
Yeah.
last thing.
Well, Benecar is a what we would call in the UK a car supermarket, but when you talk about,
They call it a city of cars,
yeah,
don't they?
and where we in the UK you think of a car supermarket, it's just cars laid out, and you take them all you.
Yes.
In Benecar's, it's like walking into a museum or a five-star hotel.
It is.
It's beautifully laid out,
Cafe.
and the staff there can't do enough to make sure that you're happy
Yeah, and Colin will take you there
anytime.
and help you select a vehicle as well. This, are you bringing us to the little Honda here?
The Honda. This was
This matches your hat. Bare out
this is the
seats
first
in it.
Honda that came to the UK.
Look,
Honda 600.
Absolutely somebody's pride and joy, right?
It was to compete with the Mini,
Was it? So this is
but unfortunately it was reliable.
unlike the
Unlike
Mini.
the Mini.
But rusty as probably.
No, I don't think so. No.
That's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that was the Japanese entry into the mini market.
Yeah.
Wow, beautiful, and so wonderfully kept, and that's someone's absolute pride and joy, as all of these vehicles are here. Look at that. And if you're an owner of one of these cars, you live for these events, don't you?
Well, they're just a social get-together, aren't they?
Yeah.
A place to show off your nice cars.
All right, cheers, Colin.
Cheers.
Thank you very much.
Part 2 coming up.
Oh, really? Right. Okay. Oh, what's this? This huge Citroen just coming in, and then
Yeah,
what? Another?
Safari.
The other 70 cars are coming. All right, we might spark up again in a minute.
See, you can't explain the cars while they're moving, but I agree with you that
No, we can do a bit of both. We do a bit of
movement is
both.
good.